This is, I've got XSPA, here's Library of Congress, here's a Nelligan, it's still searching, gotta hit get Z results to bring in the rest. Same thing, they're buffering in the background so it doesn't slow anything up. Now you can set them up to 33, got 2 pages, it's still searching. Here I've got one from Vancouver, it's still searching. Alright? Normally, I would probably take one from Alliance Plus. We got 2 of them, one from 2007, the other one 92. If I take the one from 2007, it's here. I double check, make sure everything's good. All I have to do is click on Add Copies. And I always recommend that you have pre-printed barcodes available so you can pull it off the sheet right now or off the roll of labels, put it on the book, either type in or scan the number. The suggested call number is coming from Library of Congress. You do not have to use it, but no matter what, you still want to edit it because you don't want the brackets. Price if you want it, and then everything else is pretty much optional. Save. So the whole concept is you're supposed to make it quicker and easier to add records without any problems. So then, when we come back, these sources. One trick I picked up on recently, because after so many years we start seeing certain things and it starts rearing its head. The number that you have here really doesn't affect the speed. So if I had 100 good sources listed, I'm going to start seeing results right away. But the only way it's going to seem slow is if the title you're looking for is on the is only exists in your last Z source. It's going to take a while searching through all of them to find the one. But the point there is you've got the right one in there and you did find the record. The one thing that we are seeing that does slow things up is these guys change their information once in a while. So I've gone to places where they've had these sources listed, they had worked at one time, and to find out if it's working, like Library of Congress is here. If I edit, there's a test button for all of them. If I click on test, test succeeded, came back quick, that means everything is there, everything's good, no problems. If I, let me try and get you. It's not coming back very quick. I'm probably going to get an error message. And the error message means it cannot connect. And it cannot connect for 2 reasons. Either this information, the address, or the port, or the database, something in here is not correct. Or for your local, if you're followed hosted and it doesn't work, that means something in the setup is incorrect. It's not right anymore. The library changed the information. If you are at on your own local server, like SEV, it could be the incorrect information, or it could be that the port number is not open in your school's firewall, which means your IT staff have to open that port up to let the data come and go through. So, when this doesn't work like this, this will slow up the searching. Because when I was searching for that title, it tried to search this database. And if you saw how long it took to do the test, so it has to go through this process trying to connect to this bad connection. So you do want to test these every so often. And if they don't work, you either need to fix it or delete it. Right? How many have the British National Library on here? Anybody got that? Anybody even want it?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have either.
The question was, do you have it?
Because you want it.
The only way to get the British National Library to work is to email them there's this web page at their website. Talks about their Zsources. Move on down. You need to email this person.
If it takes, how long is it? It's too long. How long is too long to wait?
5 seconds.
Instead of delete. Yep, Aberdeen? University of Lancaster. Days I didn't put it in, but there it is.
It's not working, delete.
Yeah, this would be the email address to email to. Write an email to this guy or this gal. I'm not sure what it is, who it is on the other end.
See it?
You just say who you are, your name, school name. You're using Destiny. You want to add British National Library as a Z39.50 source. Person says, glad to. They will send you back the information put in. They will give you a username and password. When I'm back in Destiny, come back out to the list, fresh in. Notice there's a username, password, the Zsource setup. So the British National Library person will reply back to you, give you the address, the port number, the database name, and your username and password. You ready for more advanced information? A lot of emails that come back, they are telling you there are 2 databases. So if I come back to this one web page, there it is. This database name, there's a ZBlackU and a BNB03U, okay? It is possible to put the BNL in here twice. You're scratching your head, you have my email address, email. So what some people have done, they will put BNL1, put in the information in one database, username, password. Then they come back and create another entry in the Zsource area. Call it BNL2, put in the same information but a different database. So that way you're accessing both of their online databases. Canada has something similar. Yeah, it's called it's Amicus. You don't email them, but if you go to their website, you create your own login, username, password. If you have that, get it all set up, I can help with that. Get stuck. Put in the right database name, then you're getting in a bigger hit list. Someone said that Amicus is pretty good for videos. I'm also hearing that a lot of librarians are getting very lucky just calling, contacting, emailing local libraries, saying, hey, this is who we are. We'd like to do a Z39.50 connection. And they said, yeah, here's the information. Because a lot of times they don't publicize it, or it's not easy to find. But if a library out there has that capability, they have it because they have chosen to share their records.
If we choose to share our records internally, how can we get that information to share from our own database? Like, especially the database name thing is kind of.
Are you hosted?
Yeah.
Okay. It should be set up, and in most, I say most, cases, and this is where tech support should send you back the information. If you don't change anything in Follett or in Destiny, I think it's that.
It's just name?
Yeah. But because you're hosted, everything is turned on and set up, you still wanna double check with tech support, make sure everything is set right. If SEV wanted to share theirs, they wanna make their database available to others, they can turn that option on, set it up, share that address out also. Most cases you work with tech support because you may have to get into the server and make some changes. But it's all basically there, you gotta turn everything on. Hosted, I think everything's on to start with.
Yeah, I think at one point they changed the names or something. There's something that weird. It used to work and then it didn't work.
Yeah, there were problems at first when they went with the hosted and changed over, because it was not a very it wasn't used much. But now that there's more data in Destiny and a lot more people doing specialty stuff, it's becoming more and more asked for. Everybody wants to share the records and grab other things.